So psychedelic?
It was pre-psychedelic blues movement, like just before.
Oh, is that what that is? Now that. Whoa. Uh-oh. What in the tarnation?
Thank you.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Schmodo.
Yeah, what up?
Let me give you some wrestling trivia here.
Alright.
In which year did Bret Hart first win the WWE World Title? Was it 1990, 1991, 1992, or 1993?
93.
Incorrect.
Was 92?
92.
Hold on. They sure about that?
I'm just going off of the easy
I would have bet $1 million on 93.
Trash talkers, let us know if we're right, if you're into wrestling at all. Let's see.
Maybe you may be right though.
All right, how about this? At which WrestleMania event did Ultimate Warrior defeat Hulk Hogan? Was it WrestleMania
8?
4, WrestleMania 5, WrestleMania 6, WrestleMania 7?
Oh. It wasn't 3. And it came back in 4. 5?
Incorrect.
Was it 6?
That's it, man. It was 6.
I knew it was sometime in the... See, I wasn't even watching wrestling until maybe 8 or 9. I think the first WrestleMania I saw was actually 10. I think that was the one where Lawrence Taylor fought Bam Bam Bigelow.
The football player?
Yeah. Yeah, he had a match against Bigelow.
Alright. So, let's see here. You could live in an apartment, you could live in a trailer, or you could live in a...
duplex. House.
What? Bro, your hood tendencies come out so much sometimes, bro. Alright, yes. And some duplexes are very nice. But, alright. One of the most common words in the English language.
Of? Oh, we doing the Anna. Is this House of the Rising Sun?
You got it, my friend.
Right.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. Comes directly from you. Right down in the comment section. And today, the animals, huh?
Oh, that's what a dolphin does. That's an animal.
A mermaid, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, the animals.
Mm-hmm. The animals.
Who?
You don't know about the animals?
I know nothing about this.
I know one song, and that's the House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, it's this song.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, god dang. Do I know this song?
I would think you do.
Is it country?
No. It's been covered by artists of various genres, but...
What year are we talking here? It's the animal.
Man, I would say 66, maybe.
So psychedelic?
It was pre-psychedelic blues movement, like just before. When they first started getting just a tiny bit heavy, a little heavier than, the Elvis and Buddy
Holly,
Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, and all those. Like that movement was in the early 60s, and then you had this movement came along. Like you could say the Beatles were in this era.
That's definitely psychedelic.
Well, no, not originally. The Beatles became psychedelic later on.
So
once the psychedelic movement kicked off. Yeah.
What were the Beatles beforehand?
I guess you would just call them rock, but they were like a boy band.
Yeah. I mean, one of the biggest ever.
Yeah.
The question is how big were the animals?
I don't know. I don't know where they fit in along the pyramid. I don't know, man, because this is the only song I know, and I don't really know their backstory or anything.
All right, so you know this song.
Yeah.
We can make this a lyrical analysis for yourself.
Yeah.
And then let me do the lyrical analysis.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Yeah.
And see if maybe...
See if you can tell me what it's about.
Smoked up!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Definitely 60s.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
There is a house.
I do think I know this. Was this on like a Clint Eastwood movie or something?
It's been used in movies.
Like in a Western or something.
I can't even talk today. I can't think of one, but. Oh, it was 64. I said 66, but
You were close.
close.
If this is what I'm... Man, this is 58 years ago, if this time's right. If this is what I'm thinking about, I think I know this. Let's see. I'll still analyze it, though. This dude over here looks stiff as a board.
Yeah.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
Maybe I don't know this. No one plays guitar like that. I mean,
Sold my new blue jeans.
okay.
My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
No one plays the drums like that anymore.
No, not at all.
Dude, they're jamming, though.
Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and trouble. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum.
Dude, they are jamming.
Playing the hell out of it.
I love this kind of music.
Yeah.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Wow. Killing it. And he's got a voice. Wow. This was a great freaking song. All right, first before we say anything,
I love that song.
I love this genre of music.
Yeah.
Like, Trash Talkers, I'm sure I've said this before, but one of my favorite bands ever is a band called The Zombies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
They fit into that category.
yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This, like, I feel like I was meant to be born, like, in the 60s.
I know, dude. That would be so great,
Dude,
wouldn't it?
just like peace, love, and happiness, you know,
Yeah.
just having this kind of music. Like, I would have loved to have been born when The Time of the Season by The Zombies was a new hit. Like,
Yeah.
was playing on the radio. You know?
Yeah.
But, and the Animals, you know, the Beatles, like, bands like
Yeah,
these.
Rolling Stones.
Yes. I love the it's hard to explain. Almost like you feel this kind of music. You know what I mean? You feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, and this dude's voice was incredible.
Oh yeah.
I mean, incredible.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Now, as far as what the song's about, I'm either going to be completely right or completely wrong.
Okay.
He said his dad was a gambling man.
Yeah.
And take him back to the house that he always had fun and that he loved. I think it's just about him missing his dad who left to go pursue gambling or other fun things, and his dad I guess comes back, but he's not satisfied being with his family. He wants to go back to the house where he was having fun at, which was gambling. Am I anywhere in the ballpark?
You are kind of in the ballpark. Now think about this. So he grows up without his dad. His dad left him, so he's in a single parent household, you know, so he's going to grow up a troubled youth, you know, as people say. So
well, let's not say that. All people who grow up without their dads aren't troubled.
No, I'm just saying it happens a lot.
Yes.
So he's saying that's what happened to him, basically. And so he ends up down in New Orleans like his dad, because his dad ended up in New Orleans.
Wow.
And, you know, that's where the casinos and stuff are.
Yes.
You know, that's where the gambling was.
Yes.
And that's where the good times were.
Yes.
And certain kinds of houses and certain
Yes.
things you could get
Mardi
down in New
Gras.
Orleans. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Gumbo.
so the House of the Rising Sun was like I don't know if well, it's either like in my interpretation, it's either like a flop house or a drug house or a brothel,
Right.
you know, something like that. And so he ends up going there when he's old enough and starts living that life.
Just like his dad.
Yeah, exactly. He follows in his dad's footsteps. And eventually, at the last verse, he talks about, okay, I've got 1 foot on the platform and 1 foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain.
Oh.
He's going to prison. Yeah, so now he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison for the stuff he did in New Orleans.
So
So he did something, whether it was murder or whatever, down in New Orleans, and left. And they caught him, and they're taking him back to go to prison. Yeah.
Wow. And you're willing to bet money that's exactly what this is?
Yeah. The only thing I would be conflicted on is what exactly was the House of the Rising Sun. Was it a flop house? Was it a drug house?
Yeah.
Was it a brothel?
See, that's... I mean, I would say
Or was
so.
it just a gambling spot?
I mean, just a little personal information here. You know, my grandma, rest in peace, on the black side of my family, she had a shot house. You know, like this in Florence, South Carolina, where it was illegal to sell alcohol on Sundays. Yeah. She would have a bunch of alcohol, and she would, you know, she'd have a pool table in there. So, you know, and this is like in the backyard in like a little shed, and you could buy shots. I think she would do shots for like 25, 50 cents or something like that. We're talking way back in the day. Yeah. And you'd get you a shot, and you'd go back there, everybody smoking cigarettes, playing pool, gambling, and she'd make some money like that, you know? And that's what I think the equivalent of your flop house or...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We call them shot houses, but...
Yeah, flop houses probably is a more of an Appalachian term. Well, I guess you're kind of in that area with South Carolina.
Kind of. Very, very to Geechee country. Geechee country.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, that's where all the people came and hung out, stayed there for days and weeks at a time, just did nefarious things, you know.
I mean, hey... When you're that's a great song, dude. If that's exactly what it's about, not only is it's a great voice, not only is the cadence and the flow and the metronome and the way that these guys can play, not only is it good, but it also has a great story behind it.
It does, yeah. Damn. I like seeing the evolution of rock too. Oh, you know, you think rock was invented with that Chuck Berry style, and then you know what Elvis and Johnny Cash and all those guys did at Sun Records. And then after that, it kind of morphed into this, you know, the Beatles, the Animals, the Rolling Stones, and all that. And the Zombies, as you mentioned. And then after that, psychedelics were introduced at some point. Yeah. And then it turned into, you know, the whole hippie movement and psychedelic blues and such.
Yes. Man, great song. But yeah. I do think someone remade this song. I think
a lot of people have.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I know the cadence of it.
Yeah.
But I would say
it's been in tons of movies, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying, the Westerns. Man, to the trash talkers who have suggested the Animals, Behringer has to say thank you, or Hollywood has to say thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Smokey's breakdown of this was accurate, but you
Adequate,
guys,
maybe.
yeah, adequate. But
Yeah.
if not, you guys let us know if how right or how wrong or what your interpretation of this song is. But yes, guys, please let us know what's next by the Animals down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name's Barry Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Rappers React. If you guys want to see another artist that we covered, just click right here. If you want to see the last video did, just click right over here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.